Well, hello everybody. Big day today, starting the whole April assortment thing. So, as you guys have probably realized, today is a game called Demons Ex Machina, or is it Daemons? I hear this particular writing also pronounced demons sometimes, even though it's not technically the English way of writing it. I don't know where it comes from. But yeah. So, before we get started, there is a little something I wanted to mention. So, as some of you guys may know, last month we hit our 51 follower goal. We hit our 51 people follower affiliate. Sorry, 50 uh, person follower affiliate goal. And I've been thinking about what I want to do. I already kind of had an idea, but I wanted to wait for a good time, and yeah, there wasn't really one. So this month actually has a fifth Thursday. So we have a uneven number of my streams for the tip. Sorry, a fifth Tuesday actually has an uneven number of streams throughout the month because I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So my plan is for the final Tuesday of the month, the 29th, I am going to be doing a special chat slash watch along stream. We're probably going to be watching something like, sorry. Oh, hey, Aster. Thanks for following. So yeah, that got us up to 52. So yeah, got a little distracted. On the 29th, we're going to be doing a special chatting stream where we're going to be watching like Hell's Kitchen, other stuff like that that I can reasonably yeah, thanks for the applause. Other stuff that I can reasonably stream without having to worry about copyright issues, even if I got to do a little editing once it makes its way to YouTube. And the whole point of that is going to be to try and get as many of you guys that have followed into chat and talking at the same time. Because there are, for those that aren't aware, there are two goals that you need to reach to hit affiliate. The first one is 50 followers, and the second one is you got to have 5 people talking in chat at the same time. Now, so far, we've managed to hit, I think, 3. So that is going to be our goal on the 29th, but that is way a ways. So let me just start getting Demons Ex Machina running here. Oh, should turn on my overlay. There we go. Wait, is this a multiplayer game? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Booty bounce. Oop. Okay, so game capture sources. All right. Oh, thank you very much. Believe it or not, most of this came from my sister. She, I kind of told her, hey, this is what I want to start doing. And she's a massively incredible artist. Little inkings on just about every social media platform if you want to check out her stuff. Then I did the rigging myself thanks to a pretty decent software having a free trial version. think it's actually on the channel. I could have swore I did that, but I'm also kind of bad at remembering stuff like that. Yeah, so her Twitter @ is actually in the description in the About section. But let me just copy it into chat. Just make it a little bit easier. All right. So, one last thing about about the whole April assortment thing for those that aren't aware. These are all games. So throughout the year, I of course, since I mainly play on PC, end up buying games that are heavily discounted, and then I'm like, this just looks cool. I want to buy it, and it's like 80% off right now, and I've got the extra few bucks I need, so I'm gonna buy it. And because of that, throughout the year I end up with a fair few number of games that I've bought, and but I have never touched. Combine that with the Epic Game Store giving away free games about every week or so, and I end up with quite a few. So April Assortment is my way of giving these games that I haven't even touched. So 0 to bare maximum, like 10 minutes of playtime or 5 minutes of playtime, and give them a fair shot. So so that's what we're going to be doing for every stream this month. I've got a fair few chosen out, some from the Epic Game Store, free games, and some from the and some from my Steam library. 400 kilometers above the planet's surface. Neutron burst detected. That's not good. Ooh. That doesn't look like Earth. Nope, that was the moon, sending a massive piece of itself right towards us. Now, for some reason, I do not have a mouse that I can use. Okay. Gosh dang it. The one game that has a hairstyle somewhat similar to mine, and it looks so weird. Actually, that's closer. Not quite as deep, but closer. We got like a Lion King. Oh my gosh. This is why I love anime hairstyle. It gets so crazy and over the top. Alright. Yeah, I guess we'll go with that one. Look at that chin! Dear what? Man, you could cut cinder block with that. Alright, we'll go with that. And then like varying levels of old. I know, right? Frickin' chin. Gonna change the color to match the hair. Facial hair. Why is there never in video games a facial hair where the mustache and the jawline are disconnected? It's always they're either connected or not there. I wonder if it's like a hardware limit. I wonder if it's like just a general system limitation. First. Ooh, black sclera. Scar and tattoo. Ooh. You want to know how I got these scars? Oh. If you don't want to play Joker, but you want to play one of his henchmen. Sly Cooper and Kabuki. Yeah, I think we'll leave that alone. That one. Oh. Okay, that looks badass. But I think we'll stick with the outer plug suit for now. Okay, so this is that. I want that to be a midnight black. I want, yeah, red accents. There we go. That looks sweet. Okay. Used during multiplayer. Yeah, that's fine. Don't tell me this is multiplayer only. I don't like multiplayer only games. By the way, yeah, there has not been any voice acting yet. Really?
Link accepted. Greetings. My name is Four.
That's what she gave. That's what she gave me. I'll have to check in with her after stream.
Between orbital and outers like yourself.
Orbital
you have just
outers.
recovered from transplant surgery to install your Neuralink terminal. At this time, your biometric data in the Oval Link will be updated and registered with Orbital. This is your arsenal on loan from Orbital. Before we register you as a mercenary, you must complete an aptitude test. Accept the mission from this terminal and await dispatch.
I think some of that's the plug suit, because if you look closely, you can kind of see it's like, okay, I can't do it, but you can see kind of where it's supposed to end. But nope. They took my ass. They took away my ass with the surgery. I got no ass. And you know, if I went lady, there would be there would be an hourglass shape. At least give guys an ass. Come on, people. Okay. Oh. Whoa. What was that? Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. It's an automated bot. It shouldn't be erasing all of your messages like that. Sorry, my man. Or lady. I don't know. Oh, I need to turn up the game's audio. Oh, wait. It's actually going to be a little bit quieter right now because it's in pause. Okay. Is that a doggy? Hello, doggy. Very stylized doggy. Okay. That is so weird. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I don't know. But I always forget how to get to the settings real quick. Cloudbot, here we go. Let me take a quick look at this, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it's. Yeah, I've got it on minimum. The only thing I can do now is turn it off. But paragraph protection, emote protection. Yeah, I've got. Okay, so for emotes, I've got it set to 10. You haven't broken that. Word protection. Do I got anything odd in here? I don't have anything in the blacklist. Although default blacklist is on. Honestly, it's just Streamlabs Cloudbot on mostly default. What is Zaglo text? So the thing I was trying to do before the auto moderator bot freaked out. Should leave that at 15. Background can go down by that much. Sound effects can go down by that much. We'll put warning down by just 1. There we go. Okay. So. All dogs are good dogs. Especially the derpy looking ones. Okay. Viewing your play record. Total play, okay. Equipment collections. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to access this. Okay, so hangar. So I don't have any patterns lists. I can edit the color though, right? Yeah. Save that paint job. Okay, I assume our first mission is going to be something to ease us in and not just jump us right in there. Accepting missions. Accepting an offer mission will advance the main story. Select a mission and dispatch. Aptitude test. Okay. All registered mercenaries of Orbital and the consortiums must submit to an aptitude test to determine outer fitness. Welcome to your battlefield. I don't know why the B is red.
Initiating Arsenal boot sequence. Data link, normal. Generator pool, normal. Energy limiter released. Electromagnetic armor operating at normal levels. Weapon safety mechanism released. All systems normal. Commencing launch. The outer aptitude test will begin soon. This is a live fire exercise, but you have nothing to worry about. Hardly anyone fails this test. 2 veteran mercenaries will serve as observers during the test.
This is Reaper of the Western 7. I'll be joining you as an observer.
I think I know that voice actor. It sounds like Endeavor's voice actor. I'll need to hear more.
And I'm Queen of Panzercrown. Charmed, I'm sure.
I like you.
Observers for the aptitude test are selected at random from a pool of qualified mercenaries.
I wonder if that's... Yeah, I wonder if that's true. If the game actually chooses something random and they just have the voice lines for this for everyone.
They're here to make sure the test is conducted fairly, and to intervene if your life is threatened.
What Four said. If things get dicey, just ask us for help. That said, don't expect to pass if you nearly die out here.
For Oval, and the world as a whole, outers like yourself are among our most valuable resources. However, if the cost of your arsenal repairs consistently exceeds the profit you generate, your value may be reassessed.
Fair enough.
We get it. Let's get this over with already. Like Four said, hardly anyone fails this test.
If you're not sure what to do, prioritize your survival. Just trust your instincts and you'll pass with flying colors.
We will now begin the aptitude test. Please direct your attention to your radar. The aptitude test will begin once you cross the blue boundary. Move out and proceed to the designated coordinates as instructed.
Radar display. Okay, so white is me, blue is allies, red is enemy, orange is objectives. Okay, oh, and I should probably, okay, keep an eye out for wreckages and enemy missiles. Oh, jeez. Recovery tank, femto zone, residual femto ammo. Boost, yeah. Attacking enemies. Aim. Use weapon. Okay, so left and right. You lock onto enemies when they enter your sights. Blue cursor means you're locked onto the target. Red indicates your primary attack target. Q and E for shoulder weapons. I don't have any. Swapping weapons. So C and Z.
You have arrived at the designated coordinates. The aptitude test will now begin. The next phase will begin shortly. Initiating mock battle sequence. Destroy all enemy AIs. The vital points gauge will deplete as you receive damage from enemies. This gauge represents your arsenal's durability. Should it fall to 0, the test will end. To lock onto an enemy, align the sights in the center of your monitor over the target. Once locked on, you may fire. Your arsenal's OS will correct for any minor lapses in firearm accuracy. Use your boost ability to avoid enemy fire, and to get within range to return fire.
Okay, so avoid the red zones. Destroying VP recovery tanks will generate recovery area. Entering the area will gradually Entering the area will gradually recover VP. Recovery areas dissipate over time. Okay. Whoa. Okay.
Processing. Designated enemy AIs have been detected by your radar. Destroy them at once.
Yep. Bad placement on my chat overlay. It's right over my radar. So we've got okay, so we've got Kogias type movement. I wish I had something either a little more fast firing or maybe even a burst fire. But that's just me.
Good work. Get some rest before you tackle your next assignment.
That was
You
it?
should get your test results right away. See you around on the battlefield.
Aptitude test complete. You have passed. Congratulations. Your Arsenal link key has been received. You are hereby recognized by Orbital and the consortiums as a registered mercenary. From now on, you will help us work toward world peace by completing assigned missions. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, I don't think we're actually going to be working towards world peace. I mean, yeah. I think I got shot once. Seems to me like if you're planning on sending someone in a giant robot into a battlefield, you should probably have the test. I know it was meant to be the game's tutorial, but still. Honestly, that was kind of sad as far as I'm concerned, but maybe that's just me. Alright, what's up next? Messages. The purpose of the orbital organization is to respond to crises that arise within the barrier that encircles Oval. This is accomplished through mission requests that are issued by each consortium nation. We provide support to all reclaimers to the best of our ability, such that they have whatever is required to complete a mission. As a member of Orbital, we expect you to adhere to our rules and regulations. From this point forward, serious violations will be addressed accordingly. Consider this your first and only warning. We do not directly involve ourselves in the affairs of mercenaries and their consortium clients. However, if we determine that a mission would be disadvantageous to Orbital's interests, we will intervene as we deem necessary. That being said, we do not take sides in any conflicts that may arise between the parties involved in a mission. And so, without further ado, we welcome you to Orbital. We expect great things from you. Welcome to Orbital. You must be Nico, the new reclaimer. It's been several months since we've had someone pass the aptitude test. See what I mean? They're like, it's nothing to worry about. It was really easy. And then it's like, we're surprised you made it through the aptitude test. It's been months since that's happened. Here at Sky Union, our guiding principle is all are connected beneath the sky. We believe Oval's resources belong to humanity as a whole. We hope to eliminate the AIs and bring peace to the world. We look forward to seeing you in action as you fight for us. No, for all of humanity. Yeah, that... I always dislike it where it's like, oh, you're so good because you did this, and you just look at it and it's like, okay, but how is anyone making it to this point? Keep in mind that before we could even do this mission, they had to put a neural link in our brains. I don't care how advanced your technology is. That is still a highly invasive and potentially very risky surgery. You don't just do that for someone. Or to someone, I guess I should say. Welcome to the New World. We are Horizon, to all corners of the Earth. As a resident of Earth yourself, you are no doubt sympathetic to this ideal. Now, more than ever in these trying times, we must uphold the legacy of our founding fathers who conquered this world and continue to press onward. Oval's resources are necessary to restore the world. We want you to devote yourself to the world from this day forward, in sickness and in health, until you are separated by death. We would expect nothing less. And then Zen. Greetings, Nico. We are Zen. If you are familiar with the concept of Zen, it refers... if you are not familiar with the concept of Zen, it refers to a life of hardships, which also represents everything that is. It is at once part, sum, and fragment. It is once part and sum, fragment and whole. As our philosophy is the peak of technology, we provide all reclaimers with the latest weapons and arsenal tech. There are those in this world who claim we would sell our souls for science. Nevertheless, we will support you with all latest technological advancements. The challenges that await you are not unlike those faced by your predecessors. We look forward to witnessing all that you will accomplish. Okay, so that's all of that. Hangar. Changing equipment. get some more missions done. Sweep the city. Immortals have invaded Grace City within Sky Union's territory, teaming up with other reclaimers to eliminate them. We don't know what any side goals might be.
This mission is a request from Sky Union. The details are as follows. Hostile AI forces have invaded Sky Union's territory within the Ovalink. Each assigned mercenary must quickly clear out the enemies within the designated area. We have also confirmed that the invading enemy force consists of these seized AI. For this mission, the area has been divided among all participating reclaimers. You will be accompanying Bulletworks. Briefing over.
All right. If only. We're currently stuck in a suckier version of Cyberpunk.
Questions, hit me up. I'd be happy to show you the ropes.
So you're a vet now, Johnny.
See what I gotta put up with? Come on, Corporal. When are you gonna stop treating me like a newbie?
4. Send us the mission data.
Uploading. That should be everything. Consult this data for detailed information about the mission area. Continue your approach. The mission will begin soon.
Catch you later, rookie.
Using objects and vehicles? Press F to grab and hold certain objects and enemies. Held objects can be used as weapons by pressing the attack button assigned to the arm holding the object. Objects used as weapons are destroyed after a single use.
Scanning battlefield.
Well,
Femtoparticle density is low. Electronic devices will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Hey, rookie. Looks like you made it to the battlefield in one piece. Welcome to the Oval Link. Exciting, isn't it?
This is hell, Johnny. Encased in a 2,000-kilometer wide barrier. Focus.
Come on, man. What do you keep busting my chops for? Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Johnny G. I'm with Bulletworks. And that lovely ray of sunshine is the Corporal. He's with Bulletworks, too.
Please remember to use my call sign, Falcon.
My call sign is my real name. Man, I wish I had a cool-sounding call sign like Falcon.
A call sign is just a word to help us ID each other.
If you say so, Corporal. Anyway, Bulletworks is the place in charge of this area.
well-known
are being handled by other
anime voice actors in this. Although I guess if that's what you're going for, might as well, right?
In this line of work, the wrong choice can get you killed.
Corporal's right. You'll definitely want to steer clear of the shadier mercs. Just keep tabs on the mercenary rumor mill, and you'll learn fast who's hot and who's not. Anyway, back on top. Sky Union has managed to hold this area for a long time. But every now and then, AI invaders will show up knocking at the door, trying to get in. And when that happens, we get called in to clean house.
Pest control,
No, I don't.
More or less.
Pretty much. You probably already know about the Immortals, but just in case. They're responsible for
Just
corrupting all
general
these AI
knowledge,
that we've
my
been
man.
sent to destroy. But our arsenals are more than a match for them. These AI might as well be fish in a barrel.
Give more.
Mission complete. Executing automatic return sequence. Return according to instructions.
They didn't even have a chance to
Over
finish their
already, huh?
conversation.
Looks like the rookie's still in one piece too. Time to head home and...
Wait, Johnny. I don't like how this smells. Something's coming.
You and your nose.
Access granted. Sky Union's radar station has confirmed the appearance of immortals in your vicinity.
Oh, this is not good.
Transmitting target data.
Okay. Ah, crud, I wanted to get a lamppost. Here we go. This is what I was looking for.
What am I even looking at?
An immortal, my man.
Keegan class?
Keep moving.
Oh, man. You sure we're not in over our heads here?
Mission update. Sky Union has notified us of a change to this mission. You are to stop these immortals from advancing further into Sky Union's territory.
What? You've got to be kidding me! What's the call, Corporal?
We're right where we need you.
Should have known you'd say something like that. Fine. I guess we're doing this.
There are no whiners in bullet works. Besides, I'm sure BG planned this.
I really hope you're right about that.
I've always had a slightly better hearing than most people, so noticing like little differences in voices is always something I've been able to do. Yeah, I ain't getting close to you, my man. If you think I am, you're dumb. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got their issues. I've got moderate dyslexia, so if I'm going to be watching any kind of anime, it's got to be a dub because I can't keep up with subtitles.
Fierce gale is approaching.
Fierce Gale? What are you talking about? Still alive, huh? You've gotten stronger, it seems. Corporal! Johnny G! Get out of the way! Major! Lieutenant! Falcon, Johnny G. We'll take it from here.
All right, I'll leave it to you guys. It's not that bad. As you probably noticed when I've been doing some of the voice acting myself.
I won't always have your back, you know.
Wait, was that? Hold on.
Keegan class, huh? I know you want to kill him, but you need to remember me. Besides, we both know I'm the superior pilot. Just focus on defeating these for now.
Crimson Lord. Jeez, man, you gotta be edgy.
Someday you'll be next.
Yeah, no, Diablo is almost certainly Deku's voice actor. Or at the very least, it's one I'm really familiar with. Can't place it though.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Plus, doesn't matter if it's Japanese or English. You got to remember, these people are basically destroying their voices for any of these more serious or more shouty scenes. So you got to have respect for them, right?
I see we have a new face with us. Let me introduce myself. I'm Crimson Lord, second in command at Bullet Works. And this is Diablo. You did well out there. I'll be sure to keep you in mind.
Whew, what an ordeal. I just wanted to score some quick credits. Good thing those two swooped in to save us.
We're still alive. That's all that matters.
You really got to work on your praise, Corporal.
Until next time.
I will provide all necessary information for completing future missions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me?
Yeah, what are immortals?
Immortals are a new form of life. That much is certain.
Sorry, needed some coffee.
After the moon fell, an unknown phenomenon caused some AIs to regard humanity as a threat that must be annihilated. These immortals have their own unique language, as well as individual personalities. They can also corrupt other AIs and human weapon systems, assimilating them into their ranks to bolster their forces. Working alongside the consortiums, our goal at Orbital is to control all areas in the Oval-Link. Missions to eliminate immortals are assigned to mercenaries like you to achieve that goal.
Okay. I think that's good. look at some of this other stuff. Are these like shops? Okay, multiplayer. Not interested. Exploration missions. Hold on. Working with other players, you will explore the inner workings of a labyrinthine facility, reach the arsenals in the depths of the facility, and defeat them to complete the mission. Exploration missions can vary in difficulty and the layout of the facility and the enemies it contains changes each time you play. The arsenal remains and wreckage of the facility can be salvaged for exclusive equipment. This equipment may also come with powerful attachments. Furthermore, you can obtain Furthermore, you can obtain attachments that will increase the attachment slots on developed equipment to 3. So more multiplayer stuff, but that's more of a cooperative thing, huh? Lab. Enhancing outers in the lab. Your outer can be enhanced in the lab through surgical body modifications. These modifications also enhance your arsenal's ability. All body modifications can be surgically reversed. Your outer physical appearance can be changed at any time. Ah, okay. Splits power. Absorption, outer body. Let's get that. That just increases our HP. Guessing this is like a shop or something, and then other platforms for when you're playing multiplayer, so you can see other people's giant robots. All right. Also, you can't pet the doggy. That should always be a thing. Always be able to pet the dog. Oh, good dog. All right. Let's see. Didn't pick up any main stuff from that. Investigate the neutral zone.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. In response to the appearance of Gigant-class immortals during the previous mission, Sky Union has deemed it necessary to investigate neutral areas to prevent future immortal invasions. I've uploaded a map of the mission area. The area you'll be investigating shares a border with Sky Union's territory. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Gigant-class immortals. So named after the mythological race. Colossal beings, born from the blood that fell when the primordial god Uranus was castrated.
Yep.
One could say that in this gigantomachy of our time, we are like unto Zeus, brandishing his mighty thunderbolt.
Oh, great. You're a different kind of edgy.
Real wordsmith, this guy. Say, I heard you were the first to face off against one of these. What was it like?
I mean, it was the first one to do any real damage to me.
Ah, excellent. We don't need to restrain ourselves against powerful foes, but bring to bear the full force of our absolute justice.
Well, yeah,
I
but
agree
we
with you
still
here,
need to
Zoa.
investigate. Better than being completely in the dark, that's for sure.
In any event, it is essential that every last immortal be driven out. They are a blight, to be purged by humanity.
Can I ask a question?
Finally, a reasonable person.
Go ahead.
Oh, you're that straight shooter from Innocence. Have you been here the whole time?
I have. I'm actually responsible for gathering information for our team.
I'm here too, guys.
Please ask your question.
Yes, right. The information we have on those Gigant-class immortals indicates that conventional weapons are ineffective.
Yeah,
So what do we do if we encounter one?
fair enough.
In the previous encounter, the area's wide-range radar and communications tower were destroyed. We gathered what little information we could from the battle data of the Arsenal combatants. Beyond that, we know little else. Since Bulletworks was responsible for their destruction in the last encounter, it is highly unlikely that a similar type of immortal could be hiding nearby.
Highly unlikely, but not impossible either.
Yep.
Precisely, which is why Sky Union is loaning special weapons to those who accept this mission. Testing those weapons is a secondary purpose of the mission.
Ah, a secondary purpose. I see.
I mean, it did say that immortals can corrupt other AIs and even weapon systems. So I can see how they'd be able to, like, disable our own weapon systems. But, I don't know, it would all kind of depend. Because Orbital does seem to... Sorry, 4 does seem to maintain a connection to our mech. So it would all determine... It would be relying on whether or not the Immortals need the AI to actually physically be there, as like its main components are there. In which case Orbital would probably... not Orbital. In which case 4 would probably be safe, because they're connecting from a distant point, and that might be why that happens, but I don't know. Could be like Space Mom.
So there's a chance these untested weapons might work. But they're just loaning them to us? Yeah, I'm gonna need more incentive than that, especially when there's a chance these weapons are total duds. Whoa, we just gotta assume all the risk and that's that? They can't sweeten the deal at all? Come on, work with me here.
I'll see what I can do. One moment, please.
Holding out for a greater reward. You disappoint me, hero. Your older brother would never engage in such unbecoming conduct.
Okay, I admit it. Dev is more of a hero than I am. He's all about getting up close and using his own power to take down enemies. But me? Well, if someone's gonna give me a powerful new weapon to play with, I am not gonna say no to that.
Impressive. Yes. As mercenaries, we answer to a higher calling. One that demands we destroy the Immortals by any and all means at our disposal. Such is our burden as agents of justice.
I imagine being rich enough to afford a made-to-order arsenal helps to ease that burden, though. My siblings and I, we have to work hard so we can afford to eat. It'd really help if you sat this one out, Savior. What do you say?
I wish you good luck. If you fight as a stalwart agent of justice, I will not need to enter the fray. That, in turn, would entitle you to my share of the reward.
Deal. I'll do my part.
I have completed negotiations with Sky Union. They are willing to extend the loan period indefinitely if you agree to provide them with all future battle data.
Well, in that case, I accept this mission. What about you, Prince?
When duty beckons, ours is not to refuse.
Innocence will also accept.
All right.
Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is uneven, but short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each Arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Move out. Don't let them swarm you. They're weak one-on-one, but in a group, they're a real pain to deal with.
Rookie, try using those missiles of yours. The displayed number is your locked-on targets. You can fire more missiles with each target you acquire.
Okay, shoulder, okay.
Oh, so you're the little rookie I've been hearing about. You look more broken in than I expected. Name's Deva of the Steel Knights. What's up?
Alright, Devin, knock it off. I met the rookie at the briefing. Prince and no-nonsense notes are off handling another area. Don't worry, rookie. I'm sure you'll team up with them eventually.
Prince? That tool savior's still alive? One of these days, I really need to knock him off that high horse of his.
If you did, I doubt he'd notice. He barely remembers we even exist.
Truth. Oh, whoops. We gotta make sure to keep the rookie here in the loop. Now, we mercenaries usually form groups to do this work. Collectively, we're known as reclaimers. As a group, it's easier to take on bigger missions and negotiate for whatever supplies we need. If you don't want to die, surrounding yourself with allies is the way to go.
You teamed up with Bullet Works before, yeah? Among reclaimers, they're one of the larger groups. All former military types, experts in the art of war.
We're talking the best of the best of the best among reclaimers, no question.
And that Prince guy? He actually leads a group of reclaimers called the Five Hells. And that crew is something else, that's for sure.
They're nobles, basically. They got the credits and clout to put average Joes like us to work for them.
That's one way of putting it. Still, even nobles have duties they can't shirk by paying off the masses.
Well, whatever. We're all mercenaries in the Oval Link. And as much as I hate to admit it, that guy's a good mercenary.
You guys almost done?
I bet you'd give him a run for his money in a fight.
You're no slouch either. Don't forget why we're the Steel Knights.
Obviously.
Me and my little brother Zoa are the only reclaimers in the Steel Knights. A two-man group like ours might seem odd, but that's just how we like to roll.
The best way to learn about the more famous reclaimers is to check them out for yourself. Some of them are crazy. Just absolute nutcases who dive into this mess without even blinking. It's a real freak show, that's for sure.
Anyway, all reclaimers receive missions from Orbital and the consortiums. We complete those missions and get paid. That's all there is to it. But we all got our own reasons for doing this. Just check us all out, like Zoa said, and draw your own opinions.
At the end of the day, we're all just mercenaries, fighting to survive. Now let's get to work.
About time. If you find any big boys, let us know. Later, rookie. Gotta do better than that.
Guys, I'm pretty sure I've taken out like 80% of all the enemies we had to deal with. While you guys yapped.
Sufficient weapon data collected. Mission accomplishment recognized. Executing automatic return sequence. Return according to instructions.
Guess we didn't find any big boys. Talk about a tease.
But hey, at least we get to use these weapons all we want. I'd say that counts for something.
I guess. Later, rookie. Don't go dying now.
They yapped through the entire thing while I did all the work. Okay, got some camo. Yeah. Yeah, a bit like that. Alright, next mission. Border investigation. Not authorized to bring weapons, huh?
If you have any questions, you can access me at any time to review the contents of this briefing. Briefing will now commence. This is a private mission from Zen. Whether you accept or refuse this mission, please be advised that severe penalties will be imposed if its contents are disclosed to others. Your objective is to investigate the border of Sky Union's territory and eliminate enemy AIs in the area. Additionally, Sky Union's territory may be included in the combat zone. As a precautionary measure to prevent a worst-case scenario, you are prohibited from bringing weapons on this mission.
So,
complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
huh? Eliminate the AIs in this area, but also don't bring weapons.
Whoa! Easy there, Baldy. You're gonna break the briefing terminal.
Subtitle on that.
Baldy!
I'm Big Bad Gargantua, twerp! I don't need no details! Let me get to wrecking already!
See, that guy is already...
Bet you weren't expecting that, huh, rookie? Anyway,
That voice
I'm
actor's
Chill
ruining
from
his voice
Innocence.
for like the
Nice to
next
meet
week.
ya.
Hey.
And this loudmouth is with the Western Seven. His name is Big Bald... Hey, what was your name again?
Big Bad Gargantua! Quit saying I'm bald! I'm only 24! I just shaved my head is all!
Really? That looks a choice.
You wanna die, twerp? Ah!
This is a private mission to investigate the border of another consortium's territory. Seems sketchy, don't you think? We can't leave any trace of our presence either. That means we gotta procure weapons on site.
Ah, okay.
Big deal! I'm just gonna wreck everything I see! Even you two! Stay out of my way or I'll wreck you up!
The
Seems like
Western
someone's
Seven
got
are all
anger
like him,
issues.
pretty much. Anyway, see you out there, rookie.
Yep. All right. So we gotta find
Scanning
weapons on
battlefield.
site.
Femtoparticle density is high. Long-range radar is not available, but short-range radar is not affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
So no matter what we do, they can't see us from there.
That is correct. Procure weapons for yourselves before you arrive at the designated area. Begin the mission.
Big guys looks about right.
I do what I want! You two can kick rocks for all I care!
And off he goes. Well, rookie, I guess we better get started. I know we got dispatched empty-handed, but all arsenals have universal weapon specs. Meaning, if an enemy's using a weapon, we can use it too. You can either pick them off destroyed enemies or grab whatever weapons you find laying around.
Scan complete. Displaying available weapons on your console.
See? Laura's got our backs. Just pick up a weapon and she'll handle the calibration and configuration and whatnot.
Salvaging destroyed arsenals. Ah, okay. Approach a wrecked arsenal, press F to salvage one armor or weapon equipment of your choosing. Selected equipment that cannot be used will be sent back to base. Placing equipment and ammo. If you have an open weapon slot or if your armor is destroyed, obtained equipment is automatically equipped. Obtaining weapons that use the same ammo as your current weapon will replace your ammo or replenish your ammo.
Yeah, just like that. Now that you're armed, let's get to work. We got money to make.
Okay. There we go.
Enemy reinforcements detected. Defeat them to complete the mission.
She does seem comfortable in it.
Big Bad Gargantua coming through!
Just take out enemy emplacements. Go. back here. There we go. Yeah, it definitely could have used something better for that. I destroyed you already. Whoa. Okay. Did you... Anyway. Okay, so wait. If I'm sliding one way and then I go the other way, I spin. Okay, what was with that... What was with that spin attack? Oh, that's chill. You spin me right round, baby, right round. I mean, is that a thing? Is there an anime for that? Because I do like my giant robots fighting. And depending on it, I'm not opposed to magical girls. Okay, I mean, with all the combo stuff, you would think there is. You'd think that's a thing, but who knows?
And that's a wrap.
Okay.
I'd say we did pretty good for ourselves.
I ain't even had my fill!
Still,
Let the guy
all
eat.
the secrecy surrounding this.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
Nah, it's fine. We survived and that's all that matters. Let's go home, Rookie.
I mean, there's literally a anime that is an undead guy that is also a magical girl that uses a chainsaw as their main weapon. So I don't see how there isn't at least a comic, if a manga, if not an anime, about magical girls that use robots. Let's see about some personal upgrades. Okay, so that's a thing. Okay. Blitz power? Whoa. Blue veins. Oh, okay. Oh, and it's Interesting. It's exclusive. Okay. Now I gotta look. Oh, right. No, that's not a magical girl. There is a robot. There is a robot anime that I've watched that is very fantasy based. It was actually really good if you like isekai and giant robots. Let's see. Okay. Fair enough. Everyone's got their own personal preference. I ain't gonna yuck someone else's gem. Oh, I love House MD. Oh no, same here. I watched every episode of House MD as it was coming out, including the final Swan Song episode, where they played every single episode leading up to it, so people could watch beginning to end. I found a custom list on myanimelist.com that has the combination, but A, there's surprisingly few, and B, most of them are on the older side. We're talking, yeah, early to mid 90s. Well, that is kind of when the mecha genre was last big. Yeah, not to mention Heaven House's final thing being, oh, I always forget him. Basically the only person that you could actually consider his friend, House's friend in the show. Him basically sacrificing himself, for lack of a better term. Having to pretend that he died in prison kind of thing. Basically meaning, can't ever go back, man. You do. That's the rest of whatever your life is in prison. It's kind of the one of the only genuinely good things he did. All right. Production
Mission
facility.
briefing. If you have any questions, you can access me at any time to review the contents of this briefing.
Yeah, it's a good way of showing that House has changed a bit. He's still the snarky jerk, but that doesn't mean that he doesn't realize that this guy's been nothing but nice to me, and I've been nothing but a jerk to him. it's time for me to repay that kindness.
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Zen. Corrupted AIs have been confirmed at production facilities in Zen's territory within the Oval Link. Your objective is to destroy these facilities. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
Alright, corrupted AIs.
What are you sulking about?
I just wish everyone would die.
Well, I just love breaking stuff. I am so excited! Destroying facilities sounds way more fun than fighting little baby bots.
Yeah, that's definitely more along the lines of what he would actually do.
In their own territory. Still, it's not like the built-in artificial intelligence and their drones can do anything to stop it from happening.
Abyss and I will break you if your feeble old man brain gets corrupted.
Won't be necessary. After all, immortals can't corrupt human minds. That's why outers like us make perfect mercs. Know what I mean?
Oh boy, that feels like foreshadowing.
Maybe you would be better off dead. We certainly are.
I'm not sure how I feel about her.
Better off dead, huh? Just don't bust up my cybernetic legs then. They're a custom job, one of a kind, very expensive. So you're the rookie everyone's talking up. Johnny already filled me in. I'm with Bullet Works. Just call me Painkiller. And these two are...
Heaven of the Five Hells!
Abyss.
I don't know, I've always found the depressing ones interesting, if you catch my drift.
You heard of the Five Hells? Their leader is this real high society type proclaimer named Savior.
Oh boy.
These young ladies are his little sisters. If that worries you, I get it. Believe me, I do. But I promise you, they're talented outers.
We're way stronger than you, old man.
She's not joking. Battlefield partners can be a crapshoot, but these two are trustworthy mercs.
I don't know, I've dealt with enough crazy people in my life. And I've learned that I don't like walking around on eggshells around them. I'd much rather deal with the depressive that I can just be like, yeah, life frickin' sucks. Let's commiserate for a little bit.
Anyway, I gotta get my arsenal ready. See you out there.
Ciao!
Don't get me wrong, Toga from My Hero Academia, one of my favorite characters. Same for, like, oh boy. I'm starting to realize maybe I might like the crazies a little more than I like to admit.
Kill you later.
Scanning battlefield.
Alright.
Femtoparticle density in this area is low. Short-range radar will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel.
Good to see you again. I'm counting on you.
Abyss had something else to take care of. So, what are we playing today?
Destroy the facilities corrupted by the Immortals.
That's it!
Non-stop production of corrupted AIs in Assortment territory. This could be bad PR for Zen.
So, what am I allowed to break?
You can go off the chain, but do you remember what Savior said?
Uh-huh, I totally remember. I'll get dinged for shooting allies, and I should always listen to 4.
Atta girl.
Praise. You're a nice old man. When I break you, I'll make sure it doesn't hurt at all.
Gee, thanks.
I'm detecting numerous enemy AIs near the affected facilities. Caution is advised.
Guess we're not gonna make this easy. Take down the AIs defending the facilities first. Let's roll.
Yippee! Time to deliver justice! Woohoo!
Okay, I'm starting to like Heaven a little bit more. Okay, wait. Her voice actor sounds familiar.
Candy tastes like strawberries. Delicious.
Is that Toga? Is that Toga? Or maybe it's the same voice actress that did young Toga. Maybe that's what I'm getting.
Let's play. Oh, never mind.
And I don't know why it's doing the cap spamming thing again.
Not a chance.
Candy tastes like strawberries. Delicious.
Just as planned. No complications.
Let's play. Oh, never mind.
They're not talking through the entire mission.
Let's play. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think I need to go in after this stream and change some of that. Like I said, I've got it set to minimal right now, so.
It tastes like strawberries. Delicious.
Mission complete. The facilities are no longer operational. Mission accomplishment recognized. Initiating return sequence.
We're done already? But I want to break more stuff.
We gotta head back so you can tell Savior what a good job you did.
That's right. Do you think my Lord Brother will praise me?
I'm sure he will. Speaking of which, good job, rookie.
Hey, don't make me leave yet. I'll take that one. Give me the sword. And the other one is right here. I'll take a handgun. All right. Only got a little bit left. Oh, ice cream power is now available. Ice cream power. There's a garage at the base which contains a store. Approach the garage to open the shutter and enter the store. Ice cream perks. You can buy all kinds of ice cream. After buying ice cream, you will receive temporary bonuses to your outer and arsenal abilities every ice cream purchase. See you next time, Aster. Thanks for being here. Every ice cream purchase you make comes with a stamp. Collect enough stamps and will receive a token you can exchange for more ice cream. Waffle cone. Caramel first. Ooh, yeah, and cheesecake. Yeah, I don't. Okay. some more missions. Most reclaimers prefer to work alone, serving out their mercenary careers as they see fit, but some reclaimers who have earned a reputation for themselves go on to establish their own mercenary groups. These groups tend to be very particular about who they allow to join them, and even if a mercenary meets the strict requirements, they can still decline their entry. Some groups are so exclusive that they don't even allow new members to join them. At any rate, you should focus on completing missions and proving your worth as a mercenary. I have high hopes for you. Oh, didn't mean to go all the way out. Shop? Buy equipment. Buy new equipment. Alright, let's do one more mission. Oh, free missions. You can join free missions as many times as you like. For submissions, you can request help from other mercenaries. Based on your mission progress, you may receive additional objectives or other mercenaries may invade. Alright then, let's...
Mission briefing.
Let's do a free mission.
Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Sky Union. A group of corrupted AIs have invaded Sky Union's territory. An operation has been prepared to destroy them at the ruins of Aquaforth before they reach the city. This mission is an invitation to join the operation. During the mission, it is possible to collapse the decks along the AI's invasion path to destroy them. Destroy the decks and eliminate the remaining AIs. Complete any necessary preparations, then stand by. Briefing over.
Okay, I want to... There we go. Gun and sword.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Begin the mission. Detecting invading AI force. You can eliminate greater numbers of AI invaders by destroying the decks. If done properly, this will allow you to conserve ammo while you fight.
Right. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that they're... Okay. Well, that was an explosive. Wow, okay, you guys are kicking my butt. Oh, that's why you guys are all sword and shield. Oh. Didn't even know there was something for me to do there. Okay. Let's do a retry.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is low. Short-range radar will not be effective. Begin the mission. Detecting invading AI force. You can eliminate greater numbers of AI invaders
you guys out first. Where are you? Down. There we go. Let's take that head. Oh, and then I got him down. Yeah, right up here. Go with that arm. All right. I think at this point, we've seen a little bit of everything. So as far as what I would make of this, not a bad game. I don't think it's something I'll be playing on stream. At least not as far as I can tell at this point. Definitely more along someone else's lines other than mine. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the game, this is on. I have it on Epic Game Store due to a free game thing that happened a while ago, but should be just about everywhere at this point. It's a little on the older side. So, just as a little reminder, the game is